All right, everyone, we're going to talk about frequency adverbs. Frequency adverbs, or sometimes we call them adverbs of frequency. So let me show you the entire list. Okay, so when I'm talking about something that happens 100% of the time, I use the word always. Think about the sun, the sun, sun. The sun rises every morning. The sun always rises 100% of the days of our lives. The sun rises always. Almost always is a little bit less than 100%. Usually, it's a little bit less. Often, in the US, we say often. In British English, Australian English, it would be often. We don't say the T here in the US. Frequently, generally, okay? Maybe yes, maybe no, sometimes, occasionally. Now we're getting into the negative territory. Seldom, rarely, hardly ever, almost never, not ever, but even more common, never. So never is 0% of the time. Okay. So I have some examples, and I want to show you how we use these. Okay. We can say the teacher always smiles when we see him. The teacher always smiles when we see him. So do you notice we put the word always between the subject and the verb? The teacher always smiles when we see him. We have that S here, and a lot of students think, no, you don't need the S because you have the S here. Okay, but this is my adverb of frequency. I can take it out, and it's still a good sentence. The teacher smiles. But you must have that S because it's only one teacher. Now I want you to notice something. If it's a to be verb like is, it comes, the adverb of frequency, the frequency adverb comes after. So he is always happy. We don't say he always is happy. He is always happy. Okay, look at the next one. The boy never comes to school on time. The boy never comes to school on time. On time means at the right time. Okay, he's always late. Okay, so never comes between the subject, the boy, and the verb comes. Okay, and we still have that S because it goes with the boy. Okay, if it's a to be verb, that adverb of frequency comes after. He is never early. He is always late. He is never early. Okay, look at another one. We usually means most of the time, not 100% of the time. It's less than 100, but it's definitely more than never. We usually eat lunch in the cafeteria. We can take this out and it's still a sentence. We eat lunch in the cafeteria. This just tells us that it's not always, but it's closer to always than to never. Okay? Look at this one though. We are usually in the cafeteria at lunchtime. So after that be verb, we use the adverb of frequency. Okay? So I want you to start noticing the adverbs of frequency that we use when English speakers talk or when they write. Okay, when you read something, we use these quite often. They are good to know. Okay, keep learning.